We're gonna go over to our investment property. It's called the Curiouser Cottage, and we're making some content over there. We have posted a lot about the cottage on Instagram. A lot of people they've left a lot of negative comments on the videos. Back when we were mid-renovation, we started posting videos about it, and people would get really upset in the comments about the way the house looked. It's become really profitable and it's worked out really well. The AirBNB it's got really positive reviews and everything. People will see the clips of a renovation that's obviously halfway done, it's not finished, and then just comment whatever they want to comment. They don't even look at the page to see the current progress of it. People that saw it a year ago, they saw the videos, 10 months ago, would comment, "I can't believe it's not done yet. Like, how are you guys not finished yet?" Literally not even checking the page to see if we are finished, just based off one 10-second video. So I don't know, it's been like a lesson in human psychology, I feel like, posting about this house, but I'm excited to show you guys. We're gonna go check out the Airbnb. Do I have a pickle in case? Oh yeah, beautiful.
Testing. Speaker 1, gray fuzzy thing. Test number 1.
Welcome to our fairy tale Airbnb that we worked on together. What do you think was the most difficult part of this entire process of putting this together?
Definitely this green swirly thing right above me. That was torture.
That was hard.
But yeah, it was horrible, but so worth it.
It's really odd. One of the consistently popular pieces of content that we can post on our page and is about the ceiling and the process of putting it together. And people really get worked up over the clips that we put up of it being like halfway done. Why do you think that is?
I think it's just different, and honestly, we didn't expect to paint the ceiling like this. We didn't expect to do any of this stuff in this house. Honestly, the first sketches we made were so different.
What do you think was the craziest, hardest change that we did in here? We finished it and then you looked at it again and you said, "Oh my gosh, we have to do this all over."
I'd say it was either when we painted the kitchen purple, because it was this dark purple.
That was dark purple.
It was horrible.
That wasn't always pink. That was.
And it took maybe a month to just find the energy to paint it pink, or painting all of the cabinets. We originally did them 4 different colors, each top section and each bottom section was a different color. And I painted the swirls, we painted the actual cabinets, and I had to repaint all the cabinets and everything to be pink and purple. So that was hard.
It's not always going to look the way you expect it to,
Yeah.
And I think that was a really challenging thing. Was Allie had incredible vision. She did tons of sketches, but then we would apply that real world and it wouldn't always look the way we expected it to look.
Yeah, the one thing that I really wanted to convey was cartoon and fairy tale. I wanted it to feel like you were stepping into a whole different world.
It's hard to do in the real world.
Exactly. Obviously you can see that now, but when we first started, it was it looked like a trap house. There was spray paint all over the ceiling. I think we went through 10 cans of spray paint, maybe even more than that. And we were testing the paint on the walls, so there was just random spray paint. It was a graffiti everywhere. Anything worth doing is gonna be hard. If you have a dream, it's gonna be 10 times harder than you think it will be to execute it, and probably 20 times more expensive too, depending on what it is. And you'll probably redo things over and over and over. Everything in this house was done at least twice.
Pressure can come from all different directions. If it's taking longer than you expected it to, it's harder than you expected it to. If people are reacting differently than you expected to, we started the video talking about how we get a lot of negative comments and we got a lot of flack about the house.
Yeah.
I think it's super important that when things aren't going the way that you expect them to go, it doesn't always mean adjust course. It just means evaluate where you're at. Think about, are you doing the right things? Are you doing them for the right reasons? And if you can tell yourself, yeah, I genuinely believe I am, a lot of times it's just a lesson to keep going.
I feel like you have to believe in what you're doing to get through that. And for us, God was like with us the whole time. Like, shout out to God, because we would not be able to get through that season without him. People on social media will be mean. It's inevitable if you're doing something unique, or even if you're doing something normal, they'll still be mean. So it'll definitely give you thicker skin, but that's not a bad thing. It'll just inspire you to keep going and keep pushing yourself to hit new goals and try new things.
Boom. Boom. Lord be with you guys, and we'll see you tomorrow.